Hey everybody, welcome back. It's that time of week again where we sit down and we watch Fear the Walking Dead, and then I cut together the best of my reactions, give that to you guys, and we come on back, we do a mini review, kind of geek out at the end. So last week was amazing. It's probably the best Fear the Walking Dead episode we've ever had, with the zombie horde coming towards the ranch and the way they try to protect it with the RVs and all that stuff. That was just madness. Plus we had all the Troy stuff and Nick and the good brother that died, so I mean all that stuff was pretty cool. And now we're stuck with Alicia and Crazy Dog and Ophelia all stuck in the damn bunker, and Nick and Troy are going to have to save them. So that'll be pretty interesting. I'm assuming maybe Madison, Walker, and Strand will show back up too somewhere in this episode. Maybe they'll help. And it looks like they're going to have some problems inside the shelter. It might be kind of more of a contained episode too, where it's all just claustrophobic and them dealing with being stuck inside with a bunch of panicking people. At least they're stuck where the food and the guns are, so I mean that would provide some hope. But I remember the trailer showing something about the air filtration system and they're going to run out of air or something, so I'm like, that's a cool new little thing to add to the show. I'm very, very excited to see where we go from here. I don't know if Ophelia is going to make it, because again, since they're supposed to meet up with Daniel soon, and he's finally going to meet Ophelia, knowing the Walking Dead universe, I feel like something's got to happen. So, we got this episode, then I think one more single episode, and then a two-parter, and the season's done. So, shit's got to start wrapping up for the season here pretty soon. But this has been the best season, and definitely the last episode was one of the best, and a few of these have been incredible episodes. The last one I think was on Walking Dead level too, so I'm really excited about it. But I'm anxious to see where we get tonight, so I had a couple beers at dinner. I'm feeling pretty damn good. I'm ready to watch this, and I think that's what we'll do, shall we? Alright, let's do it. Let's watch.
Alicia. Hey, Alicia.
That's a problem. It's like Resident Evil, damn.
That's why he's gone. Good they don't survive this world on the killer.
Shut up, Troy. Your brother's dead because you brought a horde down on him. So why don't you quit jerking off about the tragedy of it and help me do what Jake would have done, or those people are gonna die. And if they do die, it's not because they were too good for this world, it's because we failed.
The shaft runs all the way out past the barn.
We have maybe 2 hours before the carbon dioxide kills us. Okay. So we move. Fewer people, less carbon dioxide.
We put down the bed.
No, wait. They're right. They'll kill you if you're trying to kill them.
They're already dead.
But you're not, idiot.
Lock themselves in.
Right? We'll drive through the dead to get to them.
There's too many. We need to create a way through them or draw them away.
Okay. We'll mow this shit.
We store the fuel from the depot over on the other side of the ranch.
We get to the gas, we torch it, or we make a break for the pantry. Distract them at least.
Between that or do nothing, it's gotta be that.
My son needs me.
Enough. It's morphine. It's the best goddamn feeling in the world. You'll be in heaven before you get there. I know it's hell. But those people have done their part. You need to do yours. They need you. They need you because you're strong. Don't break on them now.
Shit, man.
It's time. Alicia, we need to do this now.
Stop, you're gonna hyperventilate.
They have to make you laugh. I mean, good sex and all that, sure. But if they're not funny, forget it. What brought you here? We spent our last years hiding from the world. And we could have been out there exploring it. Promise me you'll never make decisions based on fear.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck.
Almost there.
Amelia?
Oh! Oh!
Shoot.
Alicia!
Huh?
Here, come on. She's coming. Come on. Sorry. Ophelia. Your father. He's alive, Ophelia. He's alive. He's asked us to bring you to him.
It's true. I saw him myself.
He thought you were dead. He's desperate to see you. Thank you. How?
Try to stop this.
How?
He got bit. I put him down.
Where'd the horde come from?
Troy, saw it coming, came to warn us, but it was too late.
We found Daniel at the dam. Stop. It's safe. It's supplied.
Stop pretending any place is safe. It's not. We keep searching for something that doesn't exist. We kill for it and die for it.
Alicia.
You know better than anyone. Don't say otherwise.
Kind of short on
It
options.
doesn't mean I have to choose that.
On a map that's close. We're gonna be there by morning. No. I'm not going. Alicia, look, you're in shock, okay? What you've just been through, I can't even imagine. I'm not in shock. But I can't do that running in fear. I can't do that with any of you. I can't just let you walk. I'm not asking you, Mom, I'm telling you. You can't force me on that truck.
Then I'll meet you back at the dam. You're not losing anyone.
Take Troy. Walker won't want him with us. He's a fighter, you might need him.
This land was made for you and me.
Okay, so there you have it. That, to me, that was another great episode. That was as great as last week's episode, but in a different way. I think, last week's was very action intense. This was very emotionally intense, I thought. And the claustrophobia of being stuck in there really, really sold. The zombies popping up after everybody was passed out from lack of oxygen was awesome. Don't really know how Alicia would have survived that above everybody else, but okay, I can let it slide. I like how the music in the beginning was very reminiscent of the music for the first Resident Evil movie, and at the end it sounded much like 28 weeks later. A little 28 days, but more 28 weeks to me. And I thought that was really, really cool. There's part of me that kind of wants a flashback episode, but I'm glad we're not going to get it at the same time. Part of me wants a flashback episode to see how Madison shows up, sees all that, rescues Nick, blows shit up, rescues Alicia. The other part of me's like, it happened. Let's move on with the story. Hey, Ophelia made it for now. There's still going to be at least one more episode for her to possibly die, so Daniel can be pissed when his emotions have been toyed with again. I do like the reveal to Ophelia, too, that Daniel's alive. That was really nice. The stuff with Alicia, though, man, having to kill all those people and be like the angel of death, man, that was emotionally draining. Like, it's the right thing to do, but how horrible of a thing to do is it, I mean, Jesus. That was insane. But really, really interesting, I thought. And pretty cool to spend most of the episode bottled up down there. I love this new attitude Nick has when he's dealing with Troy. Like, dude, fuck you. Just get over it. We got this shit to do. I like Troy seeing all the fucked up shit he caused, and I'm not really sure what I take away from his emotional reaction to it, or his lack of emotional reaction to it. I mean, he's definitely, you know, I may use the wrong term, but a psychopath, sociopath, whatever. He's definitely fucked in the head in that regard, and, you know, so it's a little bit different, but I do feel like in honor of his brother, Jake, he kind of wish he hadn't done all that, but, yeah, man, I mean, overall, pretty damn cool. I think his plan of driving the truck straight through the zombies was a bad plan. We knew that would end terribly, but we got some cool zombie carnage out of it. Just, you know, overall a cool episode. And, yeah, they got the air back on, all that stuff, just in no time at all. Cool stuff, man. I just dug that one. It's hard to talk about because really it's not like a lot happened, but the stuff that happened was so intense, like emotionally draining, that what hell of an episode. But so yeah, we got the one more episode, then we got the double episode to get us out for the season. Could be pretty interesting to see where we go from here. The preview for next week definitely looked interesting as things start to tie back up. I don't know how I feel again about like the family all separating again. Like, I mean, what the fuck, guys? Like, can't they stay together for like an episode? I guess not. Oh well. Anyways, that's how they keep the story interesting, I suppose. I mean, this show still has its flaws, but I think it's vastly improved from where it started, so cool beans. But I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. Did you dig this episode? What was your favorite moment? What was your least favorite moment? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Geek out with me in the comments. Give me some fun things to read and think about. Do that if you would. It's just kind of fun to do. You can also click that thumbs up button. You can give me that thumb of encouragement. I do love to be encouraged. I guess I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go watch some more stuff. I'll see you all later.